Yo guys, what is going on? This is NotTheBestKD here, and right here I have some extraction gameplay in the background for you guys for your viewing pleasures, I guess we'll say. But this is some Crysis 3 gameplay yet again. Really do like this game, and I hope I can put more videos out there for you guys to help you guys get better at the game and stuff like that, because I am really liking this game, and I do want to make videos on it and stuff like that. So this is extraction gameplay. It's kind of like capture the flag, Crysis 3 style. Basically, you have to go and capture these little pods or cells, I think they're called. But it's really fun actually. There's 2 rounds and stuff like that. But let's get into this commentary a little bit. I'll explain the game later, hopefully, if we have time. But what I wanted to talk about in this commentary was the fact, or not the fact, but like when you put in the game how you what classes you're gonna be what classes you should be using and what guns you should be using to level up quickly and stuff like that. So right when you pop in the disc, you'll kind of just go into the multiplayer. If you, I played the campaign first a little bit. I played about an hour and a half for the campaign before I even played the multiplayer. And when you get to the multiplayer, you're probably first going to go into some quick matches, and then you'll get like your created class, which is like customized equipment in this game. Basically, that's just the name of it. So you'll play a few games in multiplayer and stuff like that, and then you'll rank up and level up in that. You'll just use kind of like the default classes. But when you do start leveling up, or start, like, the first gun you'll use is probably an assault rifle. It's called the Scarab, SCARAB. It's an assault rifle. It's the first gun that you have. There's actually, like, it actually has numbers by it. It's like in the bottom there's 17 guns in the thing. So the Scar, let's just call it the Scar, is number 1, and then there's a shotgun, a sniper rifle, a heavy, which is like basically an LMG, a submachine gun, and then you'll have another assault rifle, and then they say that the Predator bow is an assault rifle, or I mean a sniper rifle, excuse me, but I don't know. I don't really know what I'd classify that as. I guess it is a sniper rifle, but I don't know. If you guys didn't get the Hunter edition, I don't think, or pre-ordered the game, I don't think you get it in the regular edition, but I did get the Hunter edition, so I think I get 5 days of playing with this Predator bow, and then I'll go away. So I don't know how that really works, but we'll have to see, like, when I get to this 5-day limit or whatever. So what you'll see kind of in the first, right when you like unlock a customization in your class, you'll kind of see the Scar, and that's a really good gun to use. It is an assault rifle, so it is a little bit heavier and on the heavy side and stuff like that, but it's not as much as like a sniper rifle or a LMG. And the shotguns in this game, I can't really say much about them yet, because there's not really any close quarters kind of maps or combat in this whole game, basically. So what I like to use is just a submachine gun, and I'll explain the submachine gun in a minute. But yeah, so there's also a shotgun and a sniper rifle and an LMG. I personally can't really say anything about the LMGs in this game. I haven't really used them. I don't know if I'm really gonna use them, because it's I mean, we all know that the mobility of submachine gun, or LMGs are pretty on like the heavy side. I mean, it's called a heavy in this game, basically. It's not called an LMG, but we all know that's pretty heavy, and it'll be pretty bad to lug around and stuff like that. So I'll go with just the assault rifle. The number 1 is the Scar, and I'll start using that for your first time. Now, what I like about this game is when you're in game, you can actually press select, and then you have like 3 options. You could put like their attachments, basically. You could put sights on, you could put like silencers or underbarrel attachments and stuff like that on, or you could put something else on. I'm not quite sure, or I don't really remember. Hang on, let's see here. You could put like barrels and stuff like that, and then you could put sights and like foregrip, extended mag, holographic sight, mini typhoon. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is, but and then you can also put muzzle, breaker, and suppressor, and sights like the iron sights, the reflex sight, the assault scope, or the rifle laser sight. So those are kind of like the attachments that you could put on the Scar. At least I don't know if they're different for. I mean, they're obviously different for what I'm trying to say, the sniper rifles and stuff like that. But that's how they are for the Scar, at least. And this is, again, guys, keep in mind that this is a class that I recommend for just starting off and beginning. Once you get up there in the levels a little bit, then I would go with the Feline, or the Feline, Feline, the X3, Feline X3. That's a really good gun. I've been using that to level up quickly. Because really there's only one, two, oh, I actually have that gun unlocked. I really didn't even think I had that gun unlocked. But 1, 2, 3, there's only 3 submachine guns in this game. So use those submachine guns to your best advantage, because they're actually really good guns. And the Feline, I'm just going to call it the Feline. I don't know if I'm really pronouncing that correctly or not. But the Feline in this game is actually really good. It has some high rate of fire, kind of a low damage. It's it's before halfway line on like the bars that you'll see in it. But I really like this gun mainly because of its rate of fire. Then if you put extended mags on this thing's really good. Personally, I'm only level like 7, or no, I'm level 11 right now. So I don't know. I don't have too many attachments for this, but it's a pretty good gun. What I think I'm gonna use now is the Typhoon. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it has the highest rate of fire in the game, it looks like, and its damage is a little bit more than the Feline. But I think I'm gonna start using that gun, because I don't really like the assault rifles in this game. They're alright, but they're kind of heavy and kind of just not mobile, really. It's just, submachine guns are kind of the way to go in almost every one of the games. Any kind of first-person shooter, really. But the sniper rifles in this game, I haven't really used them a lot. But what I do have to say is, when you're scoping in with the sniper rifle, usually your peripheral vision, or whatever it's called, like the things that you can see on the side, the stuff that you can see on the side it's usually covered up in like Call of Duty or something like that. But when you scope in on Crysis 3, that's actually kind of faded out, but you can still see it. So that's something I really like in this game. That's something that's cool, just a cool feature that I really like, and it just helps out so much. It doesn't feel like you're just blinded. You're just kind of just tunnel vision down this whole area and just scoped in on this one area. But I haven't really used the sniper rifles in this game. I think I will start using all the guns and sniper rifles and stuff like that when I start unlocking more of them, when I start leveling up. Because the next sniper rifle that I can get is at level 23. And I don't really count the Predator bow as a sniper rifle. It is a cool gun to use, and I'm pretty sure if you don't have like the Hunter Edition or anything like that, you can pick it up and use it from other people. I have picked it up and used it from other people, but then again, I do have the Hunter Edition. But I don't really count that as a sniper rifle. You can't really put scopes on it or anything like that. The only attachment that you can, hang on here, I'm doing this on my game as I'm recording this commentary. But the only really kind of attachment that you can put on it is some arrows. You can put like the thermite arrow or the recon arrow or the airburst arrow. Those, it's just a trigger arrow, an airburst arrow, or like a carbon impact arrow. It just does a little bit more range or damage or stuff like that. So you can't really put sights on it, and that's kind of what I count as a sniper rifle. But you can say whatever you want with that gun. It does have really far range and stuff like that. So I can see how they count it as a sniper rifle, but then again, I don't really count it as a sniper rifle. So the class that I would really kind of recommend you guys using is the class that you'll see in a lot of my videos. It was in the video before this. If I can, I'll leave a link in the description. If the link isn't there, then I obviously forgot, because I am a forgetful person, kind of. And that guy just got turned on. But by the way, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm really tired. Just got back from a ski trip over the weekend, and actually, I don't know why people call it ski trip, because I actually snowboard. But off topic, tangent here. So let's get back in this topic. The class that I like, and hopefully you guys can use to rank up pretty quickly, is the Fey line. It depends on what kind of map you're playing on and what objectives or playlists you are in, but I usually put the reflex scope on it. The assault scope is kind of just it's 3 times the zoom, and same with the advanced optical tech scope. It's they're both 3 times the zoom, and that's basically kind of like the ACOG scope in Call of Duty, and I don't really like those scopes too much. It's kind of like it just doesn't really strike my fancy per se, but I really like the reflex scope. It has a nice look to it and stuff like that. The iron sights on this gun are alright. I'd use them, but the reflex scope or the reflex sight is the way to go, I think. Suppressor, you can put the suppressor again. You can put the suppressor on in game by just pressing the select button. You can press it in game, so if you need to change it and you see that you're kind of in the enemy spawn most of the time and you're pushing around, then you can put the suppressor on. Keeps you off the radar, I think, in this game. I'm not quite sure, but it says just noise suppressor in the description of this. I'm not quite sure what it does. I'm going to have to really get into this game, and I really want to get better at this game, and hopefully I can teach you guys some tips and tricks like that to get better at this game also. But yeah, I would put the suppressor on. I'd leave it off in the beginning, because you can always change it in game or whatever you need to do. Extended mag is actually really good in this for this gun, because it does have a pretty high rate of fire, so I would recommend putting extended mag on this gun. The hologram, I don't have that unlocked actually, so I don't really know what that is, but the description says decoy image projector, so I don't really know what that does. I guess I'll have to try it out when I unlock it. But extended mag in this game, or on this gun, is actually really, really good. Because it does, again, have a high rate of fire. So that's kind of the gun I would use. For the secondary, it doesn't really matter. You can use almost any secondary pistol. I only have 3 unlocked. I have the M12 Nova, the AY69, and the Hammer 2. So I think there's only 4. It looks like there's only 4 handguns or secondaries in this game. So obviously, once you start getting up there, they'll get better and stuff like that. But actually, the second one, the AY69, looks like it has the highest rate of fire, because it is a machine pistol. The M12 Nova is a semi-automatic pistol. The Hammer 2 is a heavy semi-automatic pistol, is the description. And the Majestic 6 is a heavy revolver. I don't have that unlocked yet, so I really don't know what that is, but you can really use any secondary in this game. Doesn't really matter. They really have no recoil. So if you go for headshots, you can almost hit every single shot on the guy's head, and it doesn't really have weapon sway and stuff like that. So then for the grenades or whatever you want to use, you can basically use anything. I like using grenades. You can use a flashbang, REX charge, remote explosive charge, basically kind of like a C4. I haven't really used that. I think I used it once, but I think I accidentally used it actually. But I like using just the grenade, and this gameplay is actually coming to an end here. But I use auto armor, hunter, and weapon pro in for my perks. So that's about it. I'll wrap my ideas up in the next commentary. Hopefully this game actually just ended, so I'll go. If you guys like this video, then give this video a like. Also subscribe to my channel to see more Crysis 3 gameplay, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.